April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and many organizations are working to bring awareness to the problem. Reaching Your Goals and the North Carolina Coalition Against Sexual Assault are two of them. Warwick Scott and Megan Cheek from Reaching Your Goals join me now, along with Monica Hostler from the North Carolina Coalition Against Sexual Assault. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
So first, can you tell me about the work of NCCASA?
Sure. NCCASA is a statewide alliance working to end sexual violence through education, public policy, and training. And so we represent 90+ rape crisis centers throughout the state of North Carolina. They're our membership, and we provide training to them and any other professionals, such as our colleagues at Reaching Your Goal, who work with adults or children who may be victims of sexual violence, but we also do prevention, such as April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, to ensure that we stop the epidemic of sexual violence in North Carolina.
And Warwick, why was this a good fit, this partnership with NCCASA?
Well, NCCASA is paramount to what we do. We strive to provide excellence in the community, and we always look for different outlets to provide awareness to agencies such as NCCASA. So they're very important to what we do.
Monica, there's a book that you want everybody to be aware of.
Yes. So we ran our first Young Advocates Institute last summer with over 200 kids throughout the state of North Carolina. They came to North Carolina Central with us, and we had a writing workshop, and we were surprised at the number of kids who were interested. So we gave them one topic, and it was called Who Am I? And each of them wrote an excerpt about themselves, both in terms of social justice work and how they could be activists, what it meant to be young and teenagers in today's times in North Carolina, and then what they loved about themselves. And at the back of that book, we have journal entries, affirmations, and so our hope is that we will engage more youth in North Carolina, regardless of where they are in their life, to show them that they are all important, and it's important to be sure that our youth have people and adults who support them.
And that institute is coming up again, Warwick,
Yes.
and your organization
July 12th through the 14th.
is sponsoring.
Yeah, Reaching Your Goals, we're sponsoring the Young Advocates Institute, once again at North Carolina Central University, and we're just so excited about it because the type of work that NCCASA does is the type of work that the youth need. So we're very excited about that.
And Megan, you are the clinical director. Can you tell me about your work in that role?
Well, as clinical director, I oversee all of our clinicians that we have on staff, in addition to ensuring that all of our clients get a quality of care.
And how does that relate to sexual assault?
Well, as you know, it is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and in that what we seek to do is to build rapport with our kids so that they have that openness and that trust to be able to discuss things such as sexual assault with us. That way, when a sexual assault is reported, we make sure that we follow up with the proper authorities, in addition to making sure that all of our clients get appropriate therapeutic care to work through that trauma, in addition to making sure it doesn't become a cycle.
So if someone who maybe is watching our program right now is a victim, or they know someone who is, what steps should they take?
So if anyone's watching, there is a toll-free number that they can call, but they can also reach out through NCCASA's website, and all of that information is there. There's also online counseling now available that's free and confidential, especially for young people. We like to give them that as an option, and all of those options are available on our website. But we always tell people first that, you know, oftentimes people have to determine what sexual violence is and what it means to them. We have legal definitions, but then we have what it means to the person who's victimized. And so we always offer them to call our rape crisis centers throughout the state just to get an understanding of how they feel and what they want to do next. There's no cycle for how they go through this. It's individual and what they need, and our goal is to meet their needs and where they are.
Fantastic. Well, thank you all so much for being here, and best of you with your important work.
Thank you.
And you can learn more about Reaching Your Goals by visiting the website reachingyourgoalsinc.com.